In a world much like our own, full of bustling activity in quiet corners, lived two small, unassuming sparrows named Puku and Puki. They were not unique in their feathers or their chirp, but in the way they navigated the vast, unpredictable landscape of life. They became teachers of profound truths. Puku was the elder, a bit more cautious, a meticulous planner. His chirps were thoughtful, his movements deliberate. Puki, on the other hand, was all youthful exuberance, quick to dart, quick to sing, and always eager to see what lay beyond the next leaf. Lesson 1. The courage to leap. First flight. Their first great lesson came on the edge of their nest, high in an old oak tree, the day they were meant to fly. Puku hesitated. The world below looked immense, the air an untrustworthy current. What if I fall? He chirped, his tiny heart fluttering. Puki, with a joyful peep, watch this, quote, simply tumbled out, wings flapping wildly. He flailed, dipped, and then, with a surge of instinct, caught the air, soaring a shaky, triumphant circle. He landed awkwardly on a nearby branch, beaming. It's scary, Puku, but oh, the wind, quote, inspired by his siblings' sheer audacity. Puku took a deep breath. He closed his eyes, imagined the feel of the wind under his wings, and jumped. It wasn't graceful, but it was flight. He landed beside Puki, trembling but exhilarated. Real-life connection. Asterisk that first job interview. The decision to move to a new city. Starting a passion project. We stand at the edge, afraid of the unknown. Sometimes, we need a Puki to show us it's possible. But ultimately, the leap is our own. It's in taking that terrifying first step that we discover our wings. Lesson 2. Resourcefulness and adaptability. The scarce winter. As seasons turned, winter arrived with a harsh bite. Food became scarce. Puku, with his methodical nature, had spent autumn stashing seeds in various crevices, remembering where each tiny cache lay. Puki, however, had been more focused on the joy of the present, flitting from berry bush to berry bush, living off the immediate bounty. When the snow fell thick and white, Puki found himself hungry, his usual feeding grounds barren. Puku, while sharing generously from his hidden stores, also taught Puki the art of finding overlooked seeds in the snow, of spotting the faint outline of a dormant bug beneath a bark flake. They learned to share, to scrape, and to be grateful for every crumb. Real-life connection. Asterisk economic downturns, unexpected health issues, career changes. We all face winters. Some of us are planners. Puku. Others live more spontaneously. Puki. But ultimately, we learn to adapt, to be resourceful, to help each other, and to find value in what remains, not just what is lost. Lesson 3. The strength of connection. The Great Storm. One summer, a terrible storm rolled in. The sky turned bruised purple. The wind howled like a hungry beast, and rain lashed down with fury. Their sturdy nest, meticulously woven over weeks, shuddered. Fear gripped them both. Puku, usually so composed, trembled violently. Puki, for once, was quiet, huddling close, as a particularly strong gust tore through the tree, threatening to dislodge their home. Puki pressed against Puku, and Puku instinctively wrapped a wing around his sibling. They weren't strong enough alone to fight the storm, but together, they were a small, defiant unit of warmth and reassurance. The storm raged, but their connection held. When the sun finally broke through, their nest was battered but intact, a testament to their combined resilience. Real-life connection. Asterisk grief, betrayal, profound setbacks. Life storms can feel overwhelming, threatening to dismantle everything we've built. In these moments, logic often fails. What truly sustains us is the warmth of human connection, a friend's steady hand, a family member's quiet presence, a partner's embrace. It reminds us that we are not alone, and that shared burdens are lighter. Lesson 4. Embracing cycles and finding purpose. The next generation. Years passed. Puku and Puki, now seasoned, wiser birds, built a new nest, even sturdier, even more carefully placed. This time, it was for their own fledglings. They watched their little ones, one timid like Puku, another boisterous like Puki. Teetering on the edge of the nest, they chirped encouragement, shared their wisdom about finding the plumpest worms, and taught them the safest routes to the bird feeder. They saw their past selves in their young, understood the fears and joys of new beginnings. Their life was a cycle, full circle. Real life connection. Mentoring, teaching, raising children, volunteering. We move from being the learner to the teacher. We find new purpose in guiding others, sharing our experiences, and seeing the world reborn through their fresh eyes. It's a profound reminder that life isn't just about accumulating experiences, but about passing on the wisdom gained. Puku and Puki lived long, full lives, filled with sunshine and storms, abundance and scarcity, laughter and quiet comfort. They taught that life, in all its unpredictability, is a grand classroom. It's not about avoiding the falls, the cold, or the storms, but about having the courage to leap, the adaptability to survive, the wisdom to build strong connections, and the grace to share what you've learned. For in these simple acts, a meaningful life truly takes flight.